Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your spring love forecast. This will be for March 21st through June 21st, 2020. I'm going to pull some cards here to look at the overall energies for the 3 months of spring and see how everything is shaking out for you romantically. Okay, so we have outside influences, unrequited attraction, and fantasizing. All right, Capricorn. So, first and foremost, whether you are single or in a committed relationship, there is, I feel, some unwanted attention coming your way by somebody that you are not interested in back, okay? That's just one message that's coming through. But the thing about this, why it's coming through, is because the person that is, interested in you, that you're not really feeling back, it's like they're talking about it or they're making it known, like maybe on social media, like they're liking all of your posts, leaving little hearts, like trying to put it out there, like that they're interested in you. And whether you are in a relationship or not, Capricorn, I feel like this person just, they don't care. But the thing is you don't want it. Like you don't want it. Like you're not interested back. So, you really need to be firm because, oftentimes we just don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, right? So an unrequited attraction, we just kind of distance ourselves from and hope will fizzle out all by itself. In this case, you may actually need to tell this person, hey, it's not going to happen. Not now, not ever. Okay? It's just not. Now, with fantasizing coming through, there is somebody that you are very interested in and content with, or you're like trying to pursue, or you are already in a relationship with them and you're very content. Like that's what I'm feeling for you, Capricorn, is you're very content through the months of spring, either in your singlehood or in the relationship that you're in. Whoever you're pursuing, like you have your sights set on that person, nobody else will do. You're already in a relationship with somebody, that's where you want to be. Like I see the spring months being a time of happiness for Capricorn in regards to romantic matters, relationships. That's where you want to be. And then for those singles out there, you have your eye on somebody, okay? And just because this is a general reading, Capricorn, I do have to preface this. If there is somebody that if you're single and you're pursuing somebody and they're just like really being flaky with you, feel like they give you a little bit of interest, but there's not like a whole lot going on. If that's the case, just because we have unrequited attraction here, you might want to pull back from that pursuit and just see what happens without you putting yourself so out there to see if that person actually, comes and puts some energy into you. And I only say that because of this unrequited attraction. So that obviously won't apply to all Capricorns, but for those of you who are pursuing somebody who just doesn't seem like they want to be bothered or give you the time of day, you're better to pull your energy back and just see if they pursue you with you pulling your energy back a little bit. All right, so let's pull some more cards. So we have spiritual awakening journey, sacred love, emotional baggage, unaligned intentions, sexual attachment, and building dreams together. Yeah, this Capricorn, your reading is a real mixed bag. I see like this beautiful connection in your life, whether it's existing or it's something newer coming in. And I do have to say that for new connections, because we have outside influences, Capricorn, through the spring months, if you're single, go out and about. You know, every friend that says, hey, go do this with me, or a coworker, hey, let's go get some drinks for happy hour, or you have a mutual friend trying to set you up with somebody, I highly recommend that you pursue all of that through the spring months, just because of what I see here. Like, there's this beautiful connection in your life with somebody. However, there's this other connection that you maybe at one point you were interested in, maybe you guys were just being friends with benefits, or maybe you have never even done anything with this person, but it's like there's somebody who's in the pursuit of you and you're not interested back because you have this other beautiful connection going on in your life. And you know, Gemini had a similar message about like an unrequited attraction, like you know, a casual connection being in way, way, way too deep. So if there's a Gemini in your life and that resonates, you might want to watch that reading as well. But yeah, Capricorn, I see you very content with somebody, okay? Whether you're like trying to pursue them, or this is a brand new relationship coming in through the spring, or somebody you're already connected to, like, that's where your focus is that person and nobody else. But it's like, because that's where all your energy is, it's like your people coming out of the woodworks being interested in you, and you're like, no, I'm focused here. And you know, this emotional baggage in existing relationships where you and your partner, you know, do have emotional baggage, or your energies haven't been aligned, like, you are really focused on healing that, working that out, making this work forever. Like, you've made a decision in your heart of where you want to be, and it's like nothing is going to stop you from making it happen, making it work. And you know, with building dreams together, it's like you and this connection evolving, going to the next level in some capacity. Okay, now again, I just have to stress, Capricorn, that I do see unwanted attention coming your way as well. And you may need to be very stern and blunt and straightforward, like, I'm not interested, it's never gonna be. Because you could be like completely single, just enjoying your singlehood, you know, dating a few people, but there's just like this person that wants to like get you on lockdown, and you're not having it. You're like, we're not really compatible long term. Like, we have fun together, or I like you as a friend, but it's not compatible for a long-term romance. You have got to be very, very blunt and stern with somebody if this is resonating with you, because I don't feel like they're going to understand otherwise, Capricorn. And you know, if this is somebody where you've just kind of casually dated them, and you realize they're in too deep, and you don't want to hurt their feelings, or you know, deal with the drama of it, and you like really try to put distance there, they might, oh, I'm cool, you know, we could just be friends with benefits and that type of thing. If that's the case, Capricorn, don't fall for that, because they definitely have more feelings for you than you have for them. You know, and again, even if you're single, I just feel like there's this very specific person that you're interested in, that you want to pursue, that you're hoping to get committed to outside of this other person or these other people who are interested in you. And then again, those of you in existing connections, I just see you getting really serious and like buckling down, and you know, what do I need to do? What is it going to take to make this relationship work? This is my heart and soul. This is where I want to be forever. I want to build a life with this person. Okay, so some of you couples out there are getting very, very serious, taking things to the next level. Okay, let's pull some more cards. So we have healing, apologies, and forgiveness. Yep, see, with this emotional baggage, it's like you are in love, Capricorn, and you want to do whatever it takes with this person, and you don't care about the rest. True love, and look at that, true love, genuine connection. Yep, it's like, I'm going to make this work no matter what. And there may be other people, like friends, family, that are like, why are you pursuing this so hard? Or, you know, why are you being with this person? And the bottom line is, because that's where your heart and soul is, and that's just where you want to be, and you won't feel complete otherwise. Now we have intimacy, discovering every part of each other. And last, we have selfish love, connection for personal gain. Okay, so Capricorn, what I see with this, again, is pretty much the same message where you and somebody else have a very genuine bond. And, and I feel more for you singles out there, that's where this selfish love comes into play, where you may be dating a few people, because if you're single, right, you're free to date who you want to date. And you're really connecting with one, and there's somebody else who's interested in you, but I don't feel like you feel it back. And so they may come at you and say that you're selfish. Like, I feel a lot of like moodiness around this unrequited attraction. Like, one moment they're hot, the next moment that they're cold. Okay. And again, because this is a general reading, Capricorn, I just have to say, if you are hotly pursuing somebody and they just keep like pushing you away, without directly saying it will never be, you want to pull back, because chances are they're not interested just because of that. Okay. I feel that's more of the minority, but I just have to put that out there. And those Capricorns who are in committed connections, the selfish love, what I feel is attached to this apologies and forgiveness and this spiritual awakening, where it's getting into that mode of, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to step up. I'm going to go all in. And this is just where I'm going to be. And, I'm going to go until I can't go anymore. That's just the mentality here, and it's so beautiful. And it could be in the past, like maybe you were a bit selfish in this partnership, or your person you're dating was a bit selfish in this partnership. Whoever was kind of selfish and not fully invested is now making that decision through the spring months to go all in, and it's just like a sacred love, and there's deep healing that is taking place in both of you. So let's pull some more cards. The Runner, Sunglasses, the Phoenix, Not Today, Not Enough, and Healthy Choices. Okay. So with these cards coming out, Capricorn, those of you in existing connections, you are overcoming, because with the Runner and the Sunglasses coming out, and then that selfish love, somebody wasn't, super fair or completely invested in the connection. It doesn't mean anybody was cheating or anything like that. It's just they were a bit more selfish about their time, their energy, their resources, their emotions. And now something has changed, and the person who was, more reserved, holding back, like they're deciding to go all in. We have the Phoenix sitting under this emotional baggage, like, let me make it up to you. Let me do whatever it takes to make this work. And you know what? Some Capricorns out there, what I'm picking up on is this person, how I'm like, you have your eyes set on them. This could be somebody that you were with, you guys broke up for whatever reason. You've been dating other people, they've been dating other people. Now you guys are deciding to come back together. So these other connections, like, you're trying to end them because you truly want to be all in this, reconnection with this person. And it's like there's this avoidance of speaking the truth. So anybody, Capricorn, that you're not serious with, if you recognize that they are really in deep with you, even though you don't want to really deal with it, you hope they just figure it out, through the spring, you very well may need to actually say, hey, I'm not interested in you that way. We had some good times together, but our intentions aren't the same. I don't see that we have long-term compatibility in this connection. You don't have to say, well, I've met this other person and and I really want to be with them, or I'm reconciling with somebody from my past and that's where I really want to be. Like, you don't have to say that, but I do feel like you've got to like really make it clear to somebody that there is no chance between you and them because of like your interest in somebody else, okay? And then those of you in committed relationships, yeah, there's something that's happened here, and somebody's really stepping up and deciding to make different choices, to handle things differently, to be more responsible, to be more compassionate, more sensitive, more caring about this connection. It's beautiful. We have palm tree. Look at that. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. That's all about this beautiful relationship. And now we have a separation, healing heart, the butterfly, the boat, and the photograph. Okay. I see pretty much the same energy in the second set of the Island Wellness Love Oracle, where those of you in existing connections, like something has happened and you guys are really coming together, overcoming like challenges, struggles, your love bond through the month of spring. I just see growing deep roots. Like you guys are becoming so much closer, even if you were already close. Like something has shifted here, and both of you are like, let's work at this. Let's be happy, you know, let's appreciate our love, let's honor each other, you know. And it's not that you're saying those words to each other, it's just you both are very on the same page, and I don't think it's always been that way. And now some of you, there is definitely some sort of reconciliation taking place here, and that's where, you know, you decide, this is where I want to be. I'm not going to entertain any of these other situations. And there's somebody that's just really all about you, Capricorn. You're going to have to set them straight. And then singles, you know, I do feel that you could be like set up by a mutual party of somebody that you both know, or you could just meet this person being out and about through the months of spring. But man, once you meet this person or reconnect with this person, there will be no question. You'll just know. You'll be like, yeah, I'm feeling you. I want to see where this is going to go. I want to see what could happen. And you both are equally in 100% together, okay? And you're going to have to push away the unwanted attentions. All right, so let's pull some tarot. The Magician. There's lots of magic to this connection. The Hierophant. It's spiritually guided. It's very divine. And now we have the Emperor coming out. Look at that. The Seven of Cups. There's a lot of fantasizing going on as well. And now we have the King of Wands. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so as far as other people coming through, Capricorn, we have a potential Taurus, a potential Aries, and then an Aries, Leo, or Sag with this King of Wands. And the person, for you singles out there, the new person that you meet in the spring or that you reconnect with, it is divine, okay? And you're gonna feel it in your soul, and so are they. And it's like instantaneously, you guys are only gonna have eyes for each other, and everybody else you were talking to or they were talking to before, it doesn't matter. Like, you guys are just boom in it. And like all this fantasizing. And then those of you who are in committed relationships with the Seven of Cups and this fantasizing, what I see is like, that's the building our dreams together, like thinking long term, like we want to get married, we want to buy a house, we want to have a baby, we want to move here, we want to I want to return to school to build my career. Like, it's different for all of you, but through the spring months, you and your partner are going to be doing like a lot of brainstorming and talking and figuring things out for the betterment of this relationship, building your dreams together. You know, and that's all I really have to say with all of these cards that have come out, because it's been a very straightforward message from the start to the finish of you and this beautiful divine connection, and like every bit of you going all in, and then also this unwanted attention that you're receiving, where you really have to set that person straight and make it clear that there's no chance, there's no way, no how, never gonna happen, okay? Otherwise they will try to keep pursuing and maybe cause interference in this newer connection or reconnection coming into your world. And also, you know, be mindful of that. Even those of you in committed relationships, this person who is trying to pursue but is, you know, being rejected, they may make up stories or create drama and lies to try to, you know, get in between the two of you or upset your person. Like, again, I feel like social media, like comments that they're leaving or something like that, don't let that get in between. You know, block that person out. If they're bringing in too much drama in the relationship between you and who you really want to be with, you might be better not being friends with them on social media to cut out that. So I do see a little bit of that, and that's just their own jealous and insecure feelings and inability to accept that, you know, this relationship isn't going to happen. And that is sad, and I do have empathy and compassion for anybody who's in a place of rejection, but we're all grown people, and it's up to us to accept that for what it is and move forward. However, this person, I feel like, is trying to cause some drama, some chaos, because of the fact that, you know, they're rejected. So just be mindful of that, Capricorn. But otherwise, it looks like you and somebody very special are evolving and growing into much, much more than you currently are at the beginning of spring. Okay, so those are your messages, Capricorn. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.